my name is Lisa McCarthy and I'm a tattoo artist from Bexley Heath. I got into tattooing purely because I had tattoos from when I was very young, and I loved drawing, so at school I was always really good at art. It was my favourite subject. When I left, I sort of messed around with a few jobs and stuff, and then I thought, why don't I put the two together? And I gave it a go, and thankfully it worked. I went and got my apprenticeship, and it went from there. It was one of those things that you even know whether it's going to work or it's not from the first few weeks, and I just enjoyed the lifestyle, and I enjoyed tattooing people. Yeah, I'd done my apprenticeship in a tattoo shop, obviously, and then a friend of mine opened his own shop, so I went and worked there for a while, but it was time to move out on my own, and that's when I heard that a local salon was looking for a tattooist, and I went down there and they were really excited that it was a woman. They expected a guy. I went there with my cousin and they thought it was him, and it was really good. It was scary because I was starting off on my own, and I was still fairly new. I'd only been doing it for about 2 years, but it gave me a really good base to work from because I was on my own. And you are always a bit worried about sort of customers that are in a salon, but the thing is they do everything there. They've done piercing as well as hairdressing and sunbeds and stuff like that. So there was so much interest in me being there, and that's where I kind of built up a lot of my customer base. People feel comfortable quite often with a woman tattooist, even guys. A lot of my colleagues now thought that I wouldn't have many customers, like male customers in that environment, but they felt really, really comfortable. And it was nice because they were able to sit there and actually tell me what they wanted, because I do mostly custom work, so they can actually sit there and discuss the tattoo, exactly what they want, whereas maybe in a different environment they'd feel a little bit intimidated and wouldn't actually like tell you exactly what they want as part of their tattoo. So it was a really, really good basis to start from. But now, as I say, I moved on to a shop, which is really nice, and it's a good shop with different artists that specialise in all different things. So I'm getting a complete spectrum, and it's one of those jobs, tattooing, where you kind of don't stop learning. You learn all the time. It doesn't matter whether you've been doing it for 4 years, 15 years, 20 years. Being around different people, you kind of you pick up on new techniques, and there's new artists entering and everything. So it's really good. You find yourself working a bit differently. In here, I find myself working harder because I'm with people that have been doing it for longer, with guys. So it makes me just want to make my work look that much better, which is a good thing for me and my customers. There are female tattooists out there. It has been a male-dominated industry, which is slowly changing. There's still that perception of female tattooists. I've had people come up to me and go like, "Oh, do you do proper tattoos?" No, obviously I don't. But they see your work and then they understand. And I mean, the people that are in the public eye now, the female tattooists, they're really bringing it up to the forefront, and people are actually asking for female tattooists, and they, as I said before, they feel really comfortable. Sometimes it's difficult. They don't take you seriously, and I'm not tattooed up and sleeved up or anything, so quite often people don't believe that I'm a tattooist, which is quite amusing. But I've only found good stuff. Yeah, it has been difficult, but if you want to do the job, you know, it's one of those things. You take it and you deal with it, and you get on. And I don't think it'll ever be easy for a woman in this business. But if you get in there, it's good fun. It is really good, and you've got to take the good with the bad and take it on the chin. And it is one of those male environments. You do have to get used to it, build up a bit of a barrier, and just expect the banter that goes on in the shops. But yeah, I've been around it now for long enough, so I quite enjoy it. It's good. I like it. I think the TV programmes are a good thing, have been a good thing. I think it's just opened up for loads of people that wouldn't necessarily step into a shop, they've only had to turn their telly on and be able to go into like the tattooing world and see that it's not actually a real scary place. It can be really good fun and a really good a good feeling, and yeah, I think it's benefited having the TV programmes personally. Some are better than others, some are more informative, some have a bit more realism to them, but no, I think they've definitely worked. I think they've helped us a lot, especially female tattooists, I have to say. I have a lot to thank a lot of them for. So yeah, no, definitely it's a positive thing. These ones are like the classic sort of pin-uppy ones. I like doing them because when you work with sort of the female form and you tattoo the female form, you can do so much with it. You can make them look really sexy or pretty in like all different ways, and these are just really nice. I do like working in black and grey with this sort of thing because you can get all the different tones and everything. These are just a few. I've got a great one lined up tomorrow as well. As I say, I just like working in that sort of tone with them images. They work really well. Other things, I'd like to do a bit of everything, to be honest. I don't really like to specialise because I find that sometimes if you specialise, you're doing the same thing over and over again. So these sorts of things are different. This was a nice one because this was really personal to the customer. He wanted specific things in it and they were all to do with his life. So around the back he's got like the cards which are personal to him, to do with gambling and being in Vegas. He wanted the words role model or role reversal put through it because it was for his best friend. So that was really nice because there's actually proper meaning behind it. Get all sorts of things though. Roses, classic roses are really nice. I like doing them, the realism as well. These are a little bit traditional though, but they look really nice on the skin, so I quite like that one. Portraits is something I'm starting going into now. This is 3 sisters. The mother wanted in the butterfly wings. That's a little bit different to your standard sort of portrait, but that was really good and interesting to do. Things like animal portraits. People do love a good animal portrait. That was really good fun because I'm a real dog person, so that was cool. I love my pets. This one was quite personal. It was a poem that a grandfather wrote for his granddaughter, and the guy wanted it put literally right across his back. So that was about 6 to 8 hours overall. He sat through the first 6 hours, which was a trial, and then we added hands-on in the last 2. But this is the same guy here, so he has quite sentimental tattoos. And again, black and grey work. I know I've shown a lot of it with the filigree and the realistic roses. It's just something that I love to do. So this was a nice one. It was ripping through the skin, so it had a real 3D effect on it, on the old ribs, but it sat really well.